our working relationship, I think, was a good mixture of professional and personal. I think it started off professional, and as we worked through the process and questions arose, we answered them in a way that made us feel comfortable and not stupid. There were many times where we had questions and we were sometimes even texting you at 11 o'clock at night, and you probably don't want that out there, but
you
would respond, and that in itself was huge. Just knowing that on the drop of a hat, right then, if we had a question at 11 o'clock at night when we're brainstorming in our living room on how we're going to make this work, we could reach out to you and we'd get a response back. But we didn't wait days, weeks at a time to get a response from you. It was pretty instant. So that house we'd driven past the year before, just through the neighborhood, saw the house, said, wow, that's a beautiful home. Out of our price range, out of our budget, whatever, it's okay, whatever, we'll move on. And then we went into the home buying process with you, started looking at homes, looking at every home on the market, and lo and behold, that particular home pops up. We drive past it and we're like, wow, that is our home. So we looked at one other house with you. That was it. And we looked at one other house just to...
An open house.
Yeah, there was an open house, and we're like, oh, we gotta at least look at one other house. But deep down, we're like, no, we know which house it needs to be that house, so. I don't know, the student loan one kind of did. I felt like that was gonna be our end.
Yeah.
I felt like that was gonna be what completely messed it up, but no, honestly, it felt like every time we hung up with the phone with you is when we felt rejuvenated, like, this is gonna happen. Jeff has faith in it. Jeff has the answers. Jeff knows where to, so yeah, you put that in. It was awesome because we were thinking that was a deal breaker. We thought that would be something that was gonna ruin the whole deal. And you had a plan, and you set up a plan A and a plan B. I remember I was typing it into my phone. I'm like, I'm gonna call, this is what I'm gonna say, this is how it's gonna play out, and the peace that it brought us, it was like, okay, this is gonna happen. Because yeah, it was an overwhelming process, and we weren't regular home buyers. We had some issues some hoops we needed to jump through in order to get into that house, and without you, it would not have happened. I feel like how personal you were. I felt like very early on we became friends. It wasn't a business transaction anymore. We weren't meeting with our realtor. We were meeting with Jeff. We were meeting with, well, Scott would say Jeff Crampton. We're meeting with Jeff Crampton. It was a friendship. You got to know us. You got to know our kids. You asked about them. It became personal. We felt like we knew you on a personal level, and that changed the entire experience. And like Scott said, it changed our trust. We had so much trust in you and put our trust in you, and it was a win. I would tell them, do not buy a house with anybody else. Do not sell a house with anybody else. If you want a smooth process, if you want somebody who will take care of you and answer your questions, someone who knows the market inside and out, Jeff is the guy.